Hey, Trey Campbell here, coming at you with a trade plan for February the 11th, 2019. Hope everybody had a good weekend. It's time to get back to work. Things that I'm seeing here on the 4-hour chart are definitely pretty interesting. We are moving into equilibrium, and days like this are fun. So get ready for a pretty cool day tomorrow. We should expect, well, we don't know what to expect, but as of right now, we are moving up into this middle Keltner here, this zone right here. So, let's look at it from there. We're at equilibrium, so we could go up or we could go down. We're not overbought or oversold on the 4-hour chart. If we break it on down further, maybe to a 1-hour chart, you can see that we are overbought. So, the bias would, short term at least, overnight would be, that we would pull back at some point, maybe an open somewhere in this area here. So, if that be the case, according to the 1-hour chart, we're overbought. The 4-hour chart, we're at equilibrium. So let's go back to the 4-hour chart and look at that. So we've got the POC underneath us, and we've got value area underneath us as well. So things to look for if this thing does roll over and we are, instead of popping higher. Well, let's just break this down to a 15-minute chart here so we can look at it a little clearer, and let's just build a plan. So since we are at equilibrium or close to it in this area here, if we open, if we do sell off during the night, in the mornings we can definitely look for possible buy triggers there off the -5 and value area high. That's double layer right there for some buying potential. If we do sell off further, you've got the POC, and you've also got this -1 down here, and you've also got bottom of value area. So you've got all these areas in here to buy. That's if we move lower through the night and open in one of these areas. You've got these beautiful reversal points to jump in and make you some money. So that's plan A. Is to the downside, we're going to look for reversals off of these levels. If this chart continues higher through the night and it just keeps trucking, probably won't, I don't know. There is structure here. We definitely have structure. So if this thing does move up into this plus 0.5, we could get a sell-off, at least a small sell-off. If we get up into the plus 0.1 or the plus 1.5 here, we're going to be overbought again. So that would be a tremendous move if that did happen tomorrow. So, but those are also very good selling points to short. So you're looking for really just ideal places. And right now, what looks the best to me is ideally this area right here, just because we've got that double layer of support. You've got all this structure here to the left, and you've also got value area. You've got the -0.5, for a buy signal there. It could happen overnight. So, if that does happen, if we wake up and we're right in the middle of this, we can, we're just going to have to wait for a little while and see what happens. But, if this thing does tumble further, you've got that POC and you've got the -1, and at worst, if this thing really sells off hard, you got this -5, 1.5 down here. And if you look, let me scroll back out to the 4-hour chart. You at this 1.5, look at that structure there to the left. If we fall back down into that, we've got beautiful structure there, old resistance, will act as new support, hopefully. More than likely, especially if it makes it to a 1.5 deviation move, you're going to have a little bit of structure there. A lot of buyers would be sitting there, to try to pick that up. So that is the game plan for me. I will be looking for